Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Nicholas here. And today I thought I would go ahead and give my final opinions on the Resident Evil chapter before it comes out. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Nemesis. I just want to start out by saying that this chapter is probably the best they put out so far completely. I mean, it's way too good. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I don't have them really all perked up and everything. Only level 10. I don't even know if I'm going to show gameplay. I maybe will. Depends how long. But anyway, let's go ahead and start with this. So, special attack is a tentacle strike. Basically, you hit them one time, they become contaminated. Hit them a second time, they get injured. Hit them a third time, they're down. Basically, the contamination makes it easier to hit them, and the survivors will have this when they get contaminated, they can go look for these vaccines placed around the map, but there's only a limited number of vaccines. So after they use the vaccines, that's it. They're going to be contaminated for the entire match, and that's mainly what you want, because then all you have to do is just hit them. And I mean, unless they're healed up, I mean, even if they're healed up, it doesn't really matter. It's still 2 hits, but just basically you want them contaminated so that it's easier to hit them and down them. But you can also punch them. It's a good idea too. I'm at mutation rate 2. You'll start being able to break pallets. I think that's actually the most useful. Tier 3 is honestly not even that good. It says it increases the range, but it's only by like a meter. Yeah, it's just not that good. Special enemies is the zombies. The zombies are actually really good. They're pretty fucking good. So basically these random AI zombies will run around the map. Well, not run, but they'll walk around the map and they'll sometimes cut off people. If they hit them, it's the same thing as a Nemesis tentacle strike. Can't even talk. A tentacle strike. So if they hit them one time, they'll get contaminated. 2 times, they're injured, and then the 3rd time they down them. And a lot of times, there was one game where I hit them, and right after I contaminated them, I contaminated them, then they were injured, and then they ran right into a zombie, and it was like a 1-2 combo, literally within like 5 seconds. So the zombies are actually super good, super OP, and it adds that level of fear too, because you're like, oh shit, there's a zombie there, I can't go there now. But overall, super awesome. I do feel like they should increase the range of his strike on tier 3. Movement speed, something needs to be better at tier 3 than just a fucking meter. That's pointless. But anyway, yeah, so you can also destroy the zombies as Nemesis, and it'll increase your meter to get to tier 2. And then every time I think you use your tentacle strike, from my understanding, every time you use your tentacle strike, you build up more mutation rate. So there's that. So as perks, you have Lethal Pursuit. You've designed to track down and eliminate targets at the start of the trial. The orders of all survivors are reviewed for 6 seconds at tier 2. I'm not sure. Actually, let me see. That should be. So at tier 3, it's actually 7 seconds, which is pretty damn long and actually pretty damn good. Then Eruption, the Nemesis Alpha parasite provides you with an intelligence and awareness needed to set a trap. After kicking a generator, its aura is highlighted in yellow. When you put a survivor in the dying state with the basic attack, every affected generator explodes, regressing their progress by 6% and causing their auras to disappear. Any survivor repairing a generator when it explodes will scream and suffer from the incapacitated status effect for 14 seconds. Eruption has a cooldown of 90 seconds. This one I'm not super excited about. On other characters it's probably gonna be really good, but on this one, not so much. And then finally, Hysteria. You know how to brutalize one member of a team to cause a panic. Whenever you put a healthy survivor in the injured state with a basic attack, all injured survivors suffer from the oblivious status effect for 30 seconds. Hysteria can only be triggered every 60 seconds. This is actually really good at tier 3. So basically, when you, with anybody who's injured, this is going to work really good with Blood Echo, but anybody who's injured, they'll go from the oblivious right after that when you down or when you hit the healthy survivor. which you won't be able to hear this terror radius, so you can sneak up on you at any point in time. Overall, really good. I think my favorite is Lethal Pursuer. It's just good to know where to go from the start, because you never really know. You just kind of have to guess, but this takes all the guesswork out of it, and it's pretty damn good. The only thing I would say is that he definitely needs a like gen regressing perks, because gens fly when you're playing him, and you're just not gaining the mutation rate enough. So there's that. Or move over. Okay. So Rookie Spirit. Keep a careful eye on objectives when they are slipping away. Complete 3 good or great skill checks while repairing generators to activate Rookie Spirit for the remainder of the trial. Once active, you can see the aura of regressing generators. So basically, you hit 3 skill checks on a gen. Doesn't matter any gen. They don't have to be consecutive. Nothing. Like literally, you just have to hit 3 skill checks, and you see the auras of regressing generators. That is awesome, because then you know what gens to go to and touch and work on, and keep them up to date rather than one regressing all the way. It's awesome. I love it. And then Flashbang. This is my favorite perk from him. It hands down is so cool. You've adapted to the world and chaos, making what you can from the debris. After completing 50% progress on any generator, Flashbang activates. Enter a locker with empty-handed while empty-handed, and press the ability button to craft a flash grenade. It's a 1 charge. It detonates with a loud bang and flashing light. Creates a noise notification and can be used to distract or blind. You leave the flash grenade behind when escaping a trial. So the one thing about this flash grenade or the flashbang, is it's like instant. Like you throw it down and it's like a maybe 1 or 2 second delay, but it is like pretty much instant. It's crazy how fast. And you have to pay attention to the audio cues, because you won't really see it. Like playing as the killer, you do not see this really. You don't see him throw anything down. It's just kind of like he just drops it and it just goes. But it's really good. I love it. And then finally, Bite the Bullet. Pain hurts you as much as anyone, but you prefer others don't know that. You make no noise, including grunts of pain, when healing. There is no noise notification on failed skill checks, and healing regresses by only 1%. God, the amount of impact with this perk is insane. So when you're injured, you make no noise. When you're healing, you make no noise. If you fail a skill check, you make no noise. And if you do fail a skill check, it only goes down by 1%. And I think automatically it goes down like 5% anyway. So this is an incredible perk. I mean, all of Leon's perks are just phenomenally good, and this man looks incredible. He looks awesome. He looks super duper awesome, and I'm super happy. He's my favorite character in the series, so I'm super glad that he's in the game. And then Jill. Okay, and Jill actually has some good perks. There's only one of them that I don't like at all, but here we go. So, Counter Force. You know how to withstand an enemy stronger than you, and it starts with hunting down and knocking out their support. You cleanse totems 20% faster. After cleansing a totem, you see the aura of the farthest totem from you for 4 seconds, and you get an additional 20% stackable speed bonus to cleansing totems for the remainder of the trial. So, basically, anytime you do a totem, you'll see the next totem. Well, you'll see the farthest totem from you, and you get 20% stacked on top of that. So, this is in addition to the 20% you already have. So technically, if you do a totem, you're going to get 40% of a speed bonus to do totems after that. And then the next one and the next one. Just keep going 20%. I think this is awesome. I actually like this perk a lot. It's going to be very niche, but I like it a lot. This is another one of my favorites. Resurgence. You've come back from near impossible odds, and you'll do it again. Gain 50% healing progress instantly after being unhooked or unhooking yourself. So, the killer knocks you down, you get hooked. Right after you get off the hook, you're already healed 50%. So just imagine with like somebody with like Will Make It. I mean, you don't even need Will Make It at this point. Resurgence is just fucking fantastic perk. I love a lot of the perks that have come out with this one. And then finally, this is the last one I don't like. It's very weird. When direct combat isn't an option, you still find ways to strike back. Blast Mine activates after completing a total of 66% worth of generated progress in generators. After repairing a generator for at least 3 seconds, press the ability button to install a trap, which stays active for 45 seconds. Affected generators will be revealed to all survivors by a yellow aura. Only one trap can be active on a generator. When the killer damages the trap generator, the trap explodes, stunning them and blinding anyone nearby. Blast mine is then deactivated. So, with that also, as the killer, whenever you get hit by this, it's going to stop you from your damage animation, which I don't agree with that. I think you should be able to damage it and then it blind you. So there's that. It could be a bug, I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's kind of ridiculous on that standpoint. Then Raccoon City Police Department is the map. It looks beautiful. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. Like, this map is super big. But I think it's pretty even. It's pretty good. Trying to think of what else there is. So with the zombies, some of the cool things you can do with Survivor is you can blind them. I didn't know that, and then I tried it, and yeah, you can blind the zombies. And it puts them out for about 20 to 30 seconds. And yeah, so you're free to move around them, do whatever. They can't attack you because they can't see you. At least from what I know, I didn't really walk by them, but they were stunned. They couldn't do anything at all. And then you can also destroy them with a pallet. And I believe you get 500 points for both of those, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, man, I really love this. This chapter is really cool. I love this chapter a lot. It's really good.